Welcome to the Ira Liss Show. We're doing a segment about books. I'll be handed a book at random, and I will do a random reading. I don't know what book this will be. Let's find out right now. And it is this book. I wonder... It's a smooth... see, you don't know what it is. I do this gesture. I show you the book before I even see it. So I'm going to go here, and the spine tells me Gosh, this is quite a library that my dear friend and colleague and supporter is. He handed me a book called The Formation of Hell, Death and Retribution in the Ancient and Early Christian Worlds. Well, it's very clear to me. This is the comedic portion of the show because I've been handed a book of humor. And this is by Alan E. Bernstein. For some arbitrary reason, I think that Alan Bernstein lives in New York. I don't know. I don't know if this is true, but I'm from New York City originally, and I knew people whose last names were Bernstein. Okay, The Formation of Hell. Without further ado, I open it a little towards the back. No, I don't want the bibliography. I want some content of the book. Okay, page 328, and. No, I'm flipping to 329, just because I feel like it. Okay, although the distinction between Hades and Gehenna is not new, there is a shift in the time when souls are moved from one to the other. In the Gospel of Nicodemus, souls were cast into hell, Tartarus, by Christ at the time of his descent. Augustine says that Hades torments the wicked from their deaths until the end of time, when, pursuant to the results of the last judgment, the damned will be cast from the Hades of Luke 16 into Gehenna, the lake of fire and sulfur, in accordance with Revelation 20.9-10 and Matthew 25.41. Period. Well, I kind of speeded up my reading because I didn't want to bore both of us to tears. So the author is referring to some very, very specific phrases about hell and Hades and the distinctions between different authors, different people in history about Hades. And essentially, I think hell and Hades as this place that we go in our afterlife, it's just a lot of bunk. It's just made up stuff. It's the fears of the fears of humanity, and maybe it's some way that we want to enforce some kind of behavior on earth that we say, well, if you don't behave yourself, then you're going to hell. But I suggest to you, to me, to our neighbors, that hell is what we create here on earth from our consequences, the consequences of our action. If we do not behave in a way that is gentle and generous, we will have a horrible world. That's consequence.